So being credited all those, and I would do just a year and a half as opposed to 2 years at home.
Okay. So because it's
was
shorter,
a no-brainer.
Yeah, just 6 months difference.
It was a no-brainer.
You didn't want to waste time at all.
Okay, so Uganda is known as the Pearl of Africa.
Oh, the Pearl of Africa. Okay. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adi and I am an incoming third year medical student currently studying in the Philippines. So basically I create content about life in medical school, life as a foreign student living in the Philippines. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you for always commenting, for all your likes and everything. I'm so grateful, and if you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please click the subscribe button to get subscribed to my channel. And today we have a very important guest. Her name is Munira, but I'll just let her to introduce herself officially to you guys.
Hey guys, my name is Munira.
Okay, like your name, your country.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Munira, Ugandan.
Okay. You're from Uganda.
Yeah.
What part of Africa is Uganda? I really love to know about this. Like, Maria is from Mozambique.
Oh yeah, so
and Mozambique is in the southeast, and you're from Uganda.
Yeah, East Africa.
Okay, so Uganda is in eastern part of Africa, and that's where she's from.
Inshallah, incoming third year med student as
Woo!
well.
An incoming third year medical student. In your country, what language you guys speak? For my country, in Nigeria, I am from Igbo. We speak Igbo. So what do you guys speak?
So the dynamic in Uganda is, just as you said, Igbo speak Igbo, Hausa speak Hausa.
Yeah.
The like. There's like the different regions, as you have the north and stuff. We have central, western, and everything. So in the central region, they speak Luganda.
Uganda? Luganda. Oh.
Yeah. The people are Baganda.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So I live in the central.
So you speak Luganda too?
You could say that.
Okay. So what's like saying good day to my subscribers in Luganda? Yeah. What's like hello, good day, my name is Munira? Stuff like that in Luganda.
I don't know if this is the part where I give a disclaimer.
Okay.
That I'm not a native, so
okay.
You know, the accent might be off.
Okay.
And there's complicated words like subscribers. I don't know what that is.
Just like the general, you can use subscriber in English.
Habari, karibuni kwenye channel ya Adi.
It sounds so sweet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's just head right into the interview. The first question I usually love to ask people is like, how did you hear about the Philippines?
So I'd finished my Form 4, Senior 4, right? So normally we have till Senior 6.
Okay.
But after Form 4, I didn't want to do, so we have combinations. I did not want to do something with the arts. I wanted to do medicine. So I was looking for something science related. So my uncle was like, what's the plan? So me was like, I don't know. But an auntie of mine studied in she studied in China.
Okay.
So she had a friend who had, I guess, a friend or a sister here. So they're like, oh, she could go to the Philippines. I was like, the Philippines, interesting. I never thought I'd come to the Philippines. So next thing you know,
that's how you came.
I'm in the Philippines.
Then I wanted to ask, like, you know, for my country, Nigeria, getting into medical school in Nigeria is very difficult, which I've already explained to you guys. What was the reason why you decided to come to the Philippines for medical school instead of in Uganda?
As opposed to doing it at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, at home we have Form 4 and then Form 6.
Okay.
So to get into university, you need to do till like Form 6 and get good grades, obviously, and get into school.
Okay.
So medicine, as we all know, is a complicated course. And the requirements are pretty high.
Yeah.
So when I said I didn't want to do the arts, I needed to do a science combination in Form 5 and Form 6.
Okay.
So that was going to be 2 years of doing a science combination and then getting into med school. But I was told I could do pre-med. Same as Maria, I did pre-med here.
Okay.
So it's a 1.5 year program. Credited whatever I did at home, so
Okay.
like the chemistries and everything. So I just started doing the clinical, what was it? No, biochemistry and everything. So being credited all those, and I would do just a 1.5 years as opposed to 2 years at home.
Okay. So because
It
it's
was a
shorter,
no-brainer.
yeah, just 6 months difference.
It was a no-brainer.
You didn't want to waste time at all.
Yeah, and also even if I was to do the 2 years and come to the Philippines, I would still have to do pre-med.
Really?
So what's the point?
Okay.
Why waste all the time?
Oh,
So I
okay.
figured,
So you now came here, did the 1 year, 6 months pre-med program, and then proceeded to med school. You did pre-med, right? And I actually heard that this pre-med, the 1 year, 6 months pre-med, is only for foreign students.
oh yes, it is.
Do you know why it's like that?
Okay. So
Why like the natives, like the Filipinos,
do
don't?
that one?
Yeah.
So the pre-med we do, so for locals, here in the Philippines you have to have a first degree before you do medicine.
Yeah,
and law
and
everything.
and the first degree has to be like 3 to 4 years, like the nursing, medtech.
Yes.
You know, the Filipinos are not allowed to do the 1 year, 6 months program.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is BS. BS is just the Bachelor of Science.
Yeah.
Either biology or medtech or nursing.
Yeah.
Take your pick. Now, the one we did was BS in biological sciences.
Okay.
So it wasn't entirely biology. So it was a combination of medtech courses and biology courses.
Okay.
And the 4-year program, most of the things that were there, we were credited things like computer, chemistry, physics, and
Okay.
all that,
Okay.
which we studied at home. So when you take all that away, it's only a 1.5 years left of things we haven't done. QE, phlebotomy, drawing blood and all these tests.
Okay.
So those ones we had no idea.
Okay.
So that was, I would say it's like a foundation course.
I used to think that the 1 year, 6 months pre-med, that only the foreign students do are maybe not adequate enough for someone who wants to go into med school. I don't know. That was what I used to think. But I also noticed that a lot of these pre-med, people who did pre-med, like people like you, they do very well in medical school. In your own opinion, because you already did that pre-med, do you think that that program prepared you enough for medical school?
I guess yes and no. Yes, in that I had a bit of biology, just as someone who did BS bio.
Okay.
But you can't compare my short knowledge to one who's done 4 years.
4 years, exactly.
And I had a bit of medtech, so I would like to think it was the best of both worlds.
Okay.
So knowing medtech helped a lot, because when you come to med school, when you're drawing blood, when you're doing tests, all these things, it really, really helped, because I think it's the best bet for a foreigner anyway. It's the best because it gives you a little bit of everything, and when you go into med school, you're not blank. As opposed to someone who did BS biology and is oblivious to medtech, or medtech and is oblivious to like BS biology.
So for me personally, there are different pathways, right? I just feel like maybe if you just finished high school, maybe the pre-med should be your best bet, right?
Yeah.
But if you already have a first degree, I don't think it's also a waste, because like for people like me, I already studied biochemistry back at home. So I actually feel like I actually have my cousin. I actually told her about Philippines and the 1 year, 6 months program. But I think right now it's only 1 year. It's done for only 1 year right now.
Yeah, right now it's okay. So we had 3 semesters and a summer.
Okay.
The one right now is just 3 semesters.
Okay.
Or is it 2 semesters and a summer?
I think it's 3 semesters. I think.
Yeah. So, and what they study is different. what I think they're doing BS biology.
Okay.
As opposed to, I guess this is where the naming comes in, BS, and BS bio.
Okay.
The BS had both bio and medtech. But right now they don't have any medtech subjects.
Wow.
We were actually the last batch
of
BS.
So that means they removed some of the things from the curriculum,
yes, they did. To make it a 1-year program.
Okay.
Yeah, and because with the medtech things, so the first semester we got here was majorly BS bio.
Okay.
The next 2 semesters
was medtech.
Cause
I don't know though, but in my own opinion, I think I prefer you guys, even though it was longer. But I don't think there's any knowledge that is a waste, especially studying medtech as your pre-med. Like guys, like medtech is very important. Medtech is very important. Coming from Nigeria, where we don't really like have good laboratories and stuff like that, for someone who did pre-med as you can't even compare. Like they are so good with some courses. Next question I want to ask you: what do you like about studying here?
So the whole 1.5 years, right? Then the 4 years course.
Yeah. So that's course. A total of 5.5 years.
I would argue it's shorter, more convenient
compared to studying in your country.
Yes.
Okay, so basically you would say that you like what you like about here. It's that the program it's kind of shorter, or shorter rather.
Definitely.
Next question. I just love when there's this show they used to do back in Africa. I don't know, but they've stopped it anyways. It's called Big Brother Africa. So like people from different countries in Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, you know. So this show, like people from different parts of Africa attend the show, right? People from Nigeria, they have people from Zambia, Uganda, name it, South Africa, name it. I usually love to watch this because it helps you to understand like what it's like living in other countries. So for you're from Uganda, so I just want to know like what are your people known for, like what's you guys food, what are your people known for, just tell us about your country basically. So in a summary. Yeah, okay. Just tell us about Uganda. Okay,
so Uganda is known as the Pearl of Africa.
Oh, the Pearl of Africa. Okay.
We have beautiful climate.
Wow. Is it like tropical like Nigeria?
Give or take.
Okay.
Haven't been there, not sure, but give or take. Let me see. What else? The food it's very rich in the food industry. So you asked the question about what foods do people eat. It depends on the region you're from.
Okay.
So there's bananas, they're called matoke. It's raw bananas that are cooked, and they are sort of made into like a mash, like mashed potatoes, but it's like banana, and it's a delicacy cooked in the banana leaves. Then you could have it with anything. So they're big on that. And then the yams, cassava, sweet potatoes, rice.
Okay.
Then
And how about your people? Okay.
My people.
Yeah. For example, Nigeria, like in Nigeria, I just feel like we are very hardworking people. That's always what I say, because Nigeria can literally drain you, but I just feel like the people of Nigeria, they still find a way to, live even in the midst of the whole challenge we have. So that's why I say Nigerians, we are hardworking people. So what are Ugandans known for? Like the people of Uganda, basically.
So Ugandans love to live their best lives. I think that term was coined for Ugandans, right?
Living the best life.
It's easy to have a good time
in Uganda. I would love to visit then.
I got you. So Ugandans love to party.
Okay.
Ugandans are just there for a good time. Also, they're very hospitable people. Yeah, they are. And so you will have a good time as long as you have the money to do so. But yes, you will have a good time.
Okay, so in case you are thinking of an African country to visit, think about Uganda. So next question, what were the cultural shocks you experienced when you came to Philippines?
So I get to the Philippines, right?
Okay.
Manila to Cebu. At the airport, the terminal for local flights, not the international one, right? Because it's coming from Manila. So the doors open. So I get out, right? And then it hits me. The heat, the humidity, the warmth.
I think as in maybe our weather, your weather is very, very different, because the weather here, it's actually hot here, but Nigeria is also tropical, but I'm not sure it's as hot as this place. So maybe I didn't really notice that. Yeah.
So Uganda, being at the equator, you have equatorial climate. It's very beautiful. It could be hot, but there's fresh air. If it's your first time, a foreigner, getting into the Philippines, and the heat, the humidity.
So I think the weather of Uganda is quite extremely different from Philippines. That's like the explanation, I think.
Oh, in that regard, I would say so. And then there's another cultural shock.
Yeah.
Jeepneys.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Jeepneys.
Have you entered a jeepney?
Yes.
Okay.
They first because here.
You used jeepneys?
Yes, I used the jeepney. I was like, I could do that. And then the way we're seated, we're facing each other, and I'm like, why? so we sit. I'm like, so how do we pay? I just see. That's the first time I heard the word palihug.
Yeah, palihug.
Palihug. So just help. And
so how this jeepney works, like you sit, and then the next set of people, they kind of sit directly opposite you, right?
Just
yeah. And some of these, I don't know what it's called, like, but some of these buses don't really have like people that take the money. So from wherever you're seated, you have to like pass the money to the to the driver,
and then he passes it back.
So if you have a balance or a change from the money you pass, you have to pass down again. Is there any other cultural shock?
The food. Never in my life have I seen a person eat rice and fried chicken.
In Nigeria, when we eat, I don't know, you guys eat with sauce, right? Actually, I think they have sauce here, but I think the
it's gravy.
Food,
they give you
gravy
on the
but
side.
I mean, like, aside that one, they also have like other sauce. But the one we are talking about is the one of rice and fried chicken. Basically, they are. When I came newly, like, I found it. I took a while before I got used to it.
But once you get used to it, you're like one with the people.
Yeah. You guys, I'm going to make a part 2 of this video with Munira, where we're going to be sharing about like what online classes are like for us, and also some of the challenges she faced, and also advice to future foreign medical students. So if this is something you would like to watch, make sure to click on the subscribe button to get subscribed to my channel, and also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the part 2 of this video. Bye.